Good evening, my dear class 10 students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Educational Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Today, we discuss the topic whenever a current carrying conductor is placed in uniform magnetic field, it exerts force. It exerts force, right? It exerts force means the conductor starts moving. Force means mass into acceleration, means change in the position of the object. That is, the conductor starts moving. So this is called, for the topic we are going to study is current carrying conductor placed in magnetic field experiences force. For that one activity we will perform, the circuit diagram and all, and how much force the force exerted by this conductor depends on what factor. How can you increase the force also we can study, and also how can you locate the direction of, how can you measure, how can you determine the direction of the force exerted by a conductor carrying current placed in uniform magnetic field. You know what is mean by uniform magnetic field? It is nothing but the field lines are parallel and equidistant. The field lines are parallel and equidistant. Uniform magnetic field can be represented like this. Can be represented like this. Remember, this is called uniform magnetic field. Why I have not drawn before that? You should know that this is called uniform magnetic field. Representation of uniform magnetic field. So what we are going to do now, one activity, take a horseshoe magnet. This is called a horseshoe magnet here, North Pole and South Pole, and AB is a conductor. Hang it with the help of a rod, a stand here, okay, and the two ends of the conductors are connected with the help of a connecting wire. See, A end is connected through a wire to the negative terminal of the battery, and B end is connected through with the help of a wire, connecting wire, through it the positive terminal of the battery through a key. In this way, when you put the key, it means where is the magnetic field lines? Magnetic field line, we have already studied the properties. They start from North Pole outside the magnet and they terminate at the South Pole. So the magnetic field line is like this, north to south, like this. Okay, where we place the conductor? Like this, perpendicular. Pen is conductor. This is magnetic field and pen is conductor, this. Okay, perpendicular to this one. Then we are sending the current through the conductor. Then it starts moving. It starts moving up and down here. Right? Up and down here. This activity proves that the conductor carrying conductor is producing force, exerting force. The conductor carrying current placed in uniform magnetic field exerts force. It starts moving. So that is the thing. A current carrying rod AB experiences a force perpendicular to its length and magnetic field. Its length is like this and its magnetic field is like that. So force is exerting perpendicular to both here. Okay. Rod will displace, that is force is exerted by the conductor here. So on what factors the force experienced by the conductor depend? Number one, F is directly proportional to I. If the strength of the current is more deflection, more force here. And F is proportional to length of the conductor. If length is more, then force is also more. Number 3 is force is directly proportional to B. B for magnetic field. If the strength of the magnetic field is more, then the more force is exerted here. And the fourth one is, it is directly proportional to sine theta. Madam, what is theta? Theta is the angle between the current carrying conductor and magnetic field. Can you tell me what is the angle here in this case? This is conductor carrying current and this is magnetic field. They are perpendicular to each other. So the value of theta is 90 degrees. Sine 90 means maximum force. When you place in a perpendicular direction, then only the force will be maximum, because sine 90 is 1. Okay. So the formula is F is equal to BIL sine theta. If theta is 90, then F is maximum only BIL. Okay. So after that, how do you locate, how do you determine the direction of force by using Fleming's left hand rule. What is Fleming's left hand rule? I will just discuss this. Stretch your thumb, index finger and middle finger of your left hand such that they are mutually perpendicular to each other in this way. Then the thumb shows the force, direction of force, and index finger shows the direction of magnetic field, and the middle finger shows the direction of current applied. Once again, what is Fleming's left hand rule? It is used to measure, to determine, not measure, it is used to determine the direction of force exerted by a current carrying conductor placed in uniform magnetic field. What is the Fleming's left hand rule? You stretch your thumb, forefinger and middle finger in such a way that they are mutually perpendicular to each other. The thumb shows the direction of the thumb shows the direction of motion, that is force, and the forefinger or we can call it as index finger shows the direction of magnetic field, and the middle finger shows the direction of current. In this way, we remember the Fleming's left hand rule. I'll show it to you. You take your left hand like this, right? Here all the three stretch in such a way that all the three fingers are perpendicular to each other. The angle between thumb and forefinger or index finger is 90, and the angle between forefinger and index finger 90. Angle between thumb and index finger, middle finger, central finger is also 90 here, all 90 degrees. Then this shows the direction of force. This is the direction of magnetic field. This is the direction of current. If you place it towards you, the thumb shows the direction of motion, force exerted. This is the direction of magnetic field, and this is the direction of current here. In this way, we have to remember, children, study this and then practice the diagram. And what is the application of this concept? The application of this concept is nothing but very, very important, electric motor. What is the principle of electric motor? What is electric motor? It converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. It is based on the principle that the current carrying conductor is placed in uniform magnetic field, exerts force. This is the principle used in the construction and working of electric motor. We will do this electric motor later on. Okay? See you. Bye bye.